Hello, today is May 13th, 2020, and I'm behind the camera today because I have a special guest here. This is my dad, Mr. Jirik, and he's going to tell you all about what he's got in his hands today. So, Mr. Jirik, what are you holding?
This is an accordion.
And how does it work?
It blows air over reeds like a clarinet or a saxophone, and those reeds are inside, and you make the air blow by pulling these bellows in and out.
So will you explain, it looks like you have a piano on one side and then just a bunch of buttons on one side. Will you explain how those work?
So the piano keyboard is just like the keyboard on your piano or your keyboard, and the buttons are the chords, so you can play them together to make all kinds of different sounds and music.
What instrument family is the accordion part of?
The accordion's probably most closely related to reed instruments like saxophones and clarinets, but it's considered a keyboard instrument like pianos. But remember that pianos make noise by little hammers hitting strings, and instead of that, the keys open up valves so the air can go across the reeds.
What is the accordion made out of?
The accordion is made mostly out of wood or plastic. Traditionally they were made out of wood, and nowadays they're mostly made out of plastic with wood frames, and then of course there's reeds inside and lots of little wires and controls to make the reeds open and close.
Okay, what about the bellows? What are they made out of?
The bellows are usually made out of leather, and then the straps that you wear so that you can stand up or hold it on your shoulders are also made out of leather.
What type of music is primarily played on the accordion?
Most people think of accordion music as polka music or waltz music, kind of your grandparents' kind of music, but the accordion is very popular in Mexico and Italy and France. French accordion music is very romantic, and lots of rock and roll musicians use accordions. Billy Joel and people like Bruce Hornsby and others use the accordion because it makes a very unique sound that they can't get anywhere else.
When was the accordion invented?
The accordion's a relatively new instrument. It was invented in the 1820s, and at first it was just one keyboard with a bellows, and then gradually they developed it so that you could have buttons on one side and a keyboard on the other side, or you might see an accordion with buttons on both sides. There's quite a few different kinds of accordions, and then there's concertinas and kind of some related instruments that also have bellows and buttons.
When did you start learning the accordion?
I started learning the accordion when I was in second grade, and I had a much smaller accordion then because this one would have been too big and too heavy.
Okay. Why did you decide to learn the accordion?
You know, my parents thought it would be a good idea for me to learn the accordion. I wasn't too sure because the accordion wasn't very cool to play. But the more I learned about it, the more that I liked it, and the more I came to love it.
Are there any famous people who play the accordion?
Well, I mentioned that Billy Joel plays the accordion sometimes on some of his songs, and there's some other rock and roll musicians, and many of you might know Weird Al, who's become very famous parodying songs, making parodies of songs, and very often on his songs he plays his own accordion on those songs.
Is there anything else you want to share about the accordion?
The accordion is just a fun instrument. It's fun to play once you figure out how to play it. I am not very good at it because I don't practice very often like I should. But it can make all kinds of fun sounds. It's very expressive. You can make it loud or soft depending on how you pull the bellows. So you can make it loud or soft.
Cool. Will you play something for us?
I will try. Wow.
Try again. you.
You're welcome.